send you the link when it comes up. Send you the link when it comes up. If you want to share. Yeah, I think we should be. Yeah, I think we should be. I'm waiting for the pop-up to come. I'm waiting for the pop-up to come. Yeah, I got it. Yeah, I got it. Okay. Send via message. Send via message. Or WhatsApp or any of this. Or WhatsApp or any of this.
Send it to WhatsApp.
Right. I already opened message. Let me know the WhatsApp. Oh, I need to log into WhatsApp. I sent via message. Can you access it? I sent via message. Can you access it? Okay. Alright. You can share that. Let me share it too. You can share that. Let me share it too for him. Mashallah. So I think we can start if you're ready.
Yes, just a minute. Yes.
Yeah, okay. Anyway, take your time. Yeah, okay. Anyway, take your time. Shit.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go.
All right, man. Yeah. Dante, thanks for doing this. Dante, thanks for doing this. Man. Like, it's been a minute, man. Like, this was almost my hobby. Like, this was almost my hobby. Like, doing this, that's how I got energy. Doing this, that's how I got energy. And then I started looking for money. So I took a pause. Thanks for doing this. I think I told you last time. I think I told you last time. The philosophy of this is to uncover the philosophy of this is to uncover the rough work. Because a lot of people see you driving. Because a lot of people see you driving. And then riding a helicopter. They forget that you and then spend like a couple of sleepless nights. You spend like a couple of sleepless nights. I think you should just for a start tell us. I think you should just about you. I'm sure you've evolved about you. I'm sure you've evolved. The way a lot of people you. The way a lot of give us that profile that you want us. Please give us that profile that you want us to know about you. Now,
I think that. By the way, thank you for the opportunity. By the way, thank you for the opportunity. This is my first time on top of spaces. I think it's gonna take time, and I've been here in another capacity before. Political capacity slash revolution. Apart from that, today I want to touch on my professional life, what I do professionally, and what I do professionally. I'm in the field of project management. Project management has evolved over the years. Something different from what we used to know. Traditional project management, taking the back seat. Taking the back seat in terms of the new way of doing things, which is the agile way of doing things, which is the agile way all over the world. Capturing all in that capacity, I can consider myself as an evangelist of agile. It's just a phenomenal way of doing work. So happy to be able to be part of agile, spread it to the rest of the world, to people spread it to the rest of the world. Want to know, like you said, someone sees you accomplished, or in a certain place in life, or in a certain achievement, and wonder. No, they don't even wonder. How they don't even want the rough work, how you got, and it's important for us to be able to let the rest of the world be able to let the rest of the world know. I always say that a man who has left his village does not take the light back to his village, does not take the light back to his village. So this is an opportunity for me to. So this is an opportunity for me to what I've really showcased being in the field of agile, being in the field of agile, part of how others and the advantages of it, not just the advantages of it, not just to individuals, but to organizations.
So, you know, when I So project management, the first thing that comes to mind is like cooking rice and beans, like cooking rice, or like even making a bowl of gari, or like even making a bowl of gari. Some people may think it's a joke, but some people may think it's serious. But I'm actually being serious. So how did you come about this? How did you come about this? I want to tap into the philosophy. I want to tap into the philosophy. Is it something that when you look back, is it something that when you look back younger, to when dreaming of a career, is it something you're dreaming of a career? Is it something you ever imagined doing? Can you capture that evolution?
Yeah, somehow. I think that it is in us. Our constant day-to-day activities, it's us managing things, it's us getting up, it's doing that prioritization, doing that this is what I want to do, this is where I want to go, it's in us, this is where I want to go, being with friends, it's in us, playing, being with friends, so how you manage all those things, how you manage all those things, how you manage life, each part can be considered as a project, each part can be considered as a project, all the things you gather and so on, then how you prepare that gather and so on, then how it comes that journey, and then how it comes out. That's project management. I have a background in political science, political science, and especially public administration, and especially public administration, something we study a lot. Which project we study a lot. I first got in contact. I first got in contact with that when I was doing the traditional way of doing project and traditional way of doing project and so on. It's part of me as a social science, as a social student of humanity, part of me it's been so that's part of me. I mean, I didn't set out that I wanted to become. I mean, I didn't set out that I wanted to become a project manager. Like, growing up, I was like, growing up, I think I had a lot of ambition. Growing up, I think I had a lot of. They were not really high. They were not really. I knew that one day I'll be the president. I knew that one day I'll be the president. I knew that again. I could be a lawyer. Growing up, that's what I wanted. But then I got into the university. But then I got into the university. I think it just came to me that it just came to me that you can do political science. You can do political science. I just wanted to understand governance. I just wanted to understand governance. How we wanted to understand how humanity better by better rules, better regulations, better laws, better regulations. So in that journey, I had a first degree. In that journey, I had a first degree. Had another political science. Had another political science. Political science. Then I moved to the US and I got a master's. Then I moved to the US and I got a master's in business administration. So business administration. So in all of that, coming face to face with project management, face to face with. So when I got into the field, after my I was like, I want to go to DC. I want to go to DC and work in international organizations, working in international organizations. You know, but then to get a job in that particular industry, in that particular requires a lot of networking.
Yeah.
I had just graduated on the eve of coronavirus. It was difficult to network opportunities when it wasn't in person. How would you go to conferences? How would you go to conferences? How would you exchange cards? So along the line. Along the line, I didn't speak stuff. That friend reached out. I didn't speak stuff. I knew you back there. I think this is something you would like. I think this is something that will come naturally. Something that will come naturally. Tell me about it. I don't want to do anything. I don't want to do anything that is in terms of what I studied in terms of zone. I wanted to just be. I wanted to just. That was my career path because I had come here. I wanted to. One of the reasons why I did public administration was because I studied public administration. I had added like so many other experts in political science. That the issue we faced in Africa. The issue we faced in Africa, so many developing countries, was that we had inherited colonial structures that were reflective of our environment. We could speak about leadership. We could speak about leadership politically. But as long as we were not looking at our foundation, we're not looking at structures and institutions that we have, the structures and institutions that we have, it wasn't going to solve our problem. It wasn't going to solve our problem. With always go. It goes again. Look at our education. It goes again in Africa. Look at our colonial education in Africa. It teaches you colonial education. It teaches you how to. It doesn't teach you to obey, how to think. It doesn't teach you how to think scientifically or critically. That you cannot be able. It's difficult. You cannot be able. It's difficult for defer from truth and force. So that's why you see a lot of people. So that's why you see a lot of people get out back home, and a lot of people get out dependent. But the rest of the world that has depends little on government, just for rules and regulations, just for private sector regulations. The private sector is flourishing, expanded, promoted, from the university level, from the university level, educational level. As a child, educational level, you are taught as a child to think critically. That is why you see critically. That is why you see even people have just high school education, have just high school education, and they're serious as well. But if you see someone back home without education, and he has that kind of wealth, the first thing you're thinking is, how did he have? First thing you're thinking, he didn't even go to school. How did he have? So wealth is synonymous to school. So wealth is synonymous to education back home, and our parents education back home. And our parents, you have to go to school to make it in life. You have to go to school to make it a certain level of you need a certain level of knowledge. But then again, I think that. But then again, I think that we need the most important thing that we mindset that we can mindset that create we can on our own create with little or no help from government, with little or no help from government.
Actually, the government should work for us. Actually, the government should work for us.
Sure, of course. Yes, of course. That's not the case back in. That's not the case back in. That's why the revolutions are putting up left and right. The revolutions are putting up left and right. Yeah, good. But yeah, back to your question. That's how I got into project management. Got into project management just part of political science, just part of social science. And so speaking with my friends, I was so interested. I was like, wow! I was so interested. I was like, wow! This is customer-centric approach of imagine you going to a tailor. Imagine you going to a tailor, your new suit, and you are part of the process. And you are part of the process from the. For example, he sews the trouser and you put it on. For example, he sews the trouser and you put it on. He changes it and makes you the amendment. He changes it and makes the amendment. You have the product that you have in mind. You have the product that you have in mind. I fell in love with Agile. I fell in love with some of Agile frameworks. That's been my journey. That's I did journey. I did a training. I did a training certification, and got the certification. I got a job, and I want to say that most of the things that you learn as Agile by doing Agile is not by listening or not by watching, not by listening or not by watching. So actually, it's a field that I keep learning every day. It's a field that I keep learning every day, and career development. Make sure that career you are constantly learning because constantly learning. Something that constantly along with something that goes it syncs with the environment of it syncs with the environment. Agile is not practiced the same way. Agile is not practiced the same way as the same way it's practiced as the same way. Let's say a Capital One. Let's say a Capital One bank totally different company. The concepts are all the same. The concepts are all the same.
So in terms of Agile. So in terms of Agile, I remember 2010 when we would hear a lot of people getting jobs for like the UN jobs for like the UN international bodies. Project management. Some of them had like project certifications, almost like ACA certifications, almost like ACA. It's a top of the day. So what happened? I understand its evolution, but why did the Agile companies adopt the Agile to what we used to hear before? Because now all of those hear before. Because now all they're like dinosaurs dead. All they're like dinosaurs.
Yes, I mean, yes. there are many reasons why there are many reasons why a company prefer agile to a waterfall. But I just want to say that we need to first look at it all boils down to it all boils down to IT industry frustrations in the 1990s. There was enormous lack of requirements and the delivery of technology, and this led to cancellation of many projects. And also, the waterfall traditional wasn't meeting the demand for speed and change for speed and change in software you and I are aware of. There was a lot of change in the 90s, in the early 2000s and so on. So because of all this, a group of maybe 17 industry experts started informally and brainstorming informally and brainstorming and on ways to software in the shortest time possible. Agile was born around 2001 with the Agile Manifesto. The Agile Manifesto. So it's the benefit of Agile of Agile that saw the traditional way of being relegated to the background, because under Agile organization, under Agile organizations understand of reducing the overall risks associated with software development. Previously, how software development was done. Software development was done in terms of it was a linear way. It was a linear way designing the project, programming, testing, and programming. So you did all this. So you did all this in a linear manner. Linear in a linear manner. And then at the end, when you came out with the product, if the customer didn't like what you did, you had to go back. You had to go back and try to see how you and try to see how. So, for example, let's say Apple was working on a phone, and until that software has been done, and the customer has it. And the customer has a mistake there. That's when the customer has to take it back to Apple. That's when the customer has to take it back to Apple and say, let's fix it. Agile was like, along the line of building this, along the line of customer, as the user, as a customer, we are taking into consideration what you want. We are taking into consideration what you want with you, and we are working with you. Iterative, we are creating something. We are creating which you can something for you and adapt. Which you can say, oh, great. Adapt. Which you can say, I like this. Okay. I like this. But if there's an issue with it, you say, oh no. But if there's an issue with it, you say, oh no. Can you tweak it this way? Can you before the final product is out? So before the final product is out, you've been building components. You've been building components. Each of those components, and each of those components, if there's a mistake with the client's requirement, you can be able to. So that was better in terms of a fast changing, IT environment, delivery of technology was being cancelled a lot. But now it was being cancelled a lot. But now it was being changed. A long time. We didn't have a long time. We didn't have a long time.
I have a question. Trying to understand what and then what it means to be agile, and then what it means to be agile. I'm thinking of saying both. Let's say he's Swift, right? Let's say he can run Swift. He needs to train all the time. He needs to train all the time. He needs a trainer. He needs a team. So it costs him more. So in terms of agile, what does it really mean to be agile? What does it really mean to be agile? If we have to look at the company and is it cheaper, or what are the costs? Is it cheaper in terms of what are the affecting the agile techniques?
Agile, I would simply tell you. Agile, I would simply tell you. Just flexible. This is the meaning of agile. It's flexible. It's flexible. It means that we can. It means that constantly. We can. You understand? Constantly change. You understand? So agile is it's really based more on It's a mindset. It's a philosophy. It's a mindset. You know, agile is not agile is not it's a philosophy. It's a mindset, a way of doing work. It's a philosophy. It's a mindset, a way of doing work. So you are creative. So you are solving complex problems in an iterative fashion. So you are not just doing it. So you are not just doing it. You are doing it bit by bit, so that you can be able, so that you can able to track the difficulties, track issues that would prevent that project being from what being it was envisioned to be. It was envisioned to be. So you don't have to wait till the end. The project to be able to track defects or bugs. To be able to track. So that flexibility of agile. So that flexibility of agile is what that from the beginning. That from the creation of creation of software till the end software. Where the product is being deployed, the users to use it, you have been able to fine-tune it again and again, before it gets to that particular point. I think there's no other better way. I think there's no other better way whereby than that particular way whereby while you are doing something, you can self-evaluate on what you are doing. And if there's an error, you immediately work on it, so that by the end of that project, you have a product of high value.
You know, I can feel the agility in you. I can feel the agility, enthusiasm, and enthusiasm, and your spirit.
I don't think there's any other way for us to do work in this century, at this point in time. And if it's not agile, understand? And I'm not saying that traditional waterfall system is totally useless. No, totally useless. No. They are set that you can do it. They are straightforward. That you can do it. They are straightforward. That you can use traditional waterfall. That you don't need traditional waterfall. That you don't need the requirements are already clear. The requirements are already clear. Everything complex environment. That works in complex environment. We do not even know the future. Things are not clear. We do not even know the future. We know that this is what this is experience we want iPhone. This is experience we want users to have. But then, in making that possible, we have to be able to try by error. You know, try something. If it doesn't work, we pick another thing. You understand? But while we are doing that, we are basing all those decisions on the data that we get. It's also about data empirism, observation. You understand? It's about all those. So,
Mashallah, yeah, thanks a lot. I was Lieutenant here informed me we had some echo issues, so I was trying to check it out. Yeah, but we have like 11 more minutes. I know you're like a busy man. Yeah. So so if we look at governance, I'm sure you're really big on governance. Like in Cameroon, is it something that can be adopted by, let's say, local councils or even like NGOs and universities? Like, is it something, is agile some framework and philosophy that we can overlay on some of the projects? And do you think that can help bring about sustainable development, and how?
For the case of Cameroon, I wouldn't want to lend any voice in it in terms of agile, because it's a different case in itself.
That's in Nigeria then.
It's no, not even Nigeria.
Burkina Faso.
Not all of them. That I would just do a blanket explanation of how agile can be applied in the in governments. In governance, organizations and so on.
Yeah.
But not to be specific. Now, agile, it's for example, let's say I like to speak with example because it's clear for people to understand.
Yeah.
So let's say in a council or a local government, they sit down to decide on a budget and projects. Because Agile is not just on IT or tech, it's also expanding to other sectors or industry around the world. So
Yeah.
in terms of that, let's take a project in the local government, local government council.
Yeah, you
Okay,
can do it.
Yes, it's a project to provide to collect revenues. Okay.
Yeah.
From market traders. So how can Agile help so that the council can collect revenues properly and use these revenues to develop the community? You understand? Let's say, okay, great. Let's sit down and say, oh, we can introduce an app.
Yeah.
Okay, a phone app where each, because we know that based on our research, this is gathering of requirements. Based on our research, we know that at least 10 out of let's say just 10 out of 15 market traders have a cell phone.
Yeah.
Okay, so great. So we can build an app whereby these traders are able to use mobile money or the banking system that's available to them to pay their council levy. So there is no need for us to come to the market to enforce or to use individuals to enforce you to pay your council levy. We're just looking at that app and making sure you've paid. Yeah. If you've not paid, then now we move to further action. So we are only using people to implement when you have failed to pay. So how do we build that app? You understand? The council sits down, they use Agile in building that app. So, okay, these are the requirements that we need. This is the time that we want to see this. You understand? Yeah. So, just a second.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yes. So this is the time that we can use, okay, to build this. Let's get on work and build. And we have that already done. Now, that was a technological project for a local government. But let's look at a project that is not technological. Understand? Let's look at a project that, let's say, the council wants to do sensitization on immunization, let's say COVID vaccines. Yeah. So how can you use Agile to manage this? You build different teams. And you said, this is our target. This is our purpose, okay? Team A, you are in charge, okay, of making sure that the whole of this area is sensitized. So Team A has taken their own part. Team B has taken their own part. Yeah. You understand? Based on that, each day in the morning before these teams go out to the field to do sensitization, they sit down, they have a meeting and say, okay, this is what we will be doing today. These are the places we want to target. Okay. And then they go. The next day they come in the morning and say, oh, these are the places I want to target. And these are the places we went. We've already targeted and we've done. You understand? Yeah. And along the line, why they are doing that, if they are in point B, after they finish from point A, and they realize that, oh, in point A, there were probably 2 or 1 more schools that they didn't go to. They have the opportunity to come back to point A and go to that school and do it. At the end of it all, they come together and say, okay, let us inspect and adapt. Let us look at what we are doing. Yeah. You understand? Is it giving us the value that we want? Are we achieving that sensitization process? You understand? Yeah. And how do we know if we are doing this? It is the data. Like in Scrum or Agile, you have data that is giving you, that is giving the opportunity to make informed decision. Yeah. Right. So you see how Agile can be used in local governance.
Mashallah, that's really interesting. So, from you now, as in your evolution and your journey, you're becoming more and more agile. What are your own dreams in terms of this field? Because normally these fields are like so water, right? And then some people are like Gary. You put them there, they suck water start high. I don't mean in a negative way. Like you absorb water fine. You see what I mean? So
Sure.
if you are Gary, and then this agile philosophy and I would say whole enterprise and way of thinking is water, and you are in it. Like, how do you want to absorb it, and what dreams do you have for it?
I think that, like I said earlier, agile is a methodology. It's a mindset. It's a mindset. It's a philosophy. It's a way
Yeah,
of doing work
yeah, right.
different from the past, and so it's going to stay with us for a long time until another way comes. So I might not be here when that another way of doing work comes.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
Sure.
But for now, what my ambition in terms of the agile field is to make sure that as much as possible, so many organizations or people can adopt that way of thinking
Yeah,
because it has proven that it delivers high value
yeah, right.
wherever it is implemented and implemented rightly,
Yeah, right.
because some
True.
people can implement it wrongly. For my ambition is to further my study in organizational culture and leadership, so that I can help organizations to transform from the waterfall. I do it already, but I want to do it in a larger scale, like not just in a team, but an organization, like coming into an organization in terms of consultancy,
Yeah,
saying, okay, I can be able to work with this organization and propose changes that would help take this organization to another level, that would maximize profit for this organization, whether it's a profit organization or it's a non-profit organization. So I want to be that person that is able to look at an organization that is failing and say, oh, we can change this by thinking this way and by doing this in terms of strategic planning, in terms of agile as a whole. So that's my short-term ambition.
mashallah. So just like how someone will learn kung fu, so, I mean, kung fu will always be there until they die. Some people use it and go and like beat up the whole Cartier, and then some people use it and
Well,
transform Hollywood, like Bruce
power,
Lee
power,
and Jackie Chan.
power, power corrupts, and absolute power corrupts absolutely. But what they didn't say is when they were crafting that, what they didn't say is also that power, when rightly used, can make a whole big difference. It can
Oh yeah,
change the world.
yeah, like Nikola Tesla, he used power to do like radio waves,
Yeah,
and now we're communicating.
I
Anyway,
know, right?
thanks very much, Dante. Just to let you know, like we're testing this, and the
Yes.
first few minutes were kind of jumbled up in like some echoes, but I think halfway through, thanks to Letanians here, we fixed it. So we'll probably resolve this, maybe take the whole thing again in part two. But
Yeah,
thanks a lot for showing up. I would
yeah.
say that this episode is like a defibrillator. Like it's actually shocked stopper
That
species so
brings
that it
that
comes
jump.
back to life. Yeah.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
wish we could have all those things in Africa. Like,
Yeah, we will.
it's a shame, especially those defibrillators and yeah, those one. I think there's another one I keep forgetting. Those first aid kits. I think it's important that we have those things in our houses
Yeah.
as well as in our schools. We teach kids how to use those things, CPR and so on, because it will save a lot of life back home. It's an ignorant. I mean, ignorance really kills a lot, and those
Yeah.
things are really
I think
helpful.
we can do it. Like the world is becoming more globalized, and I
Yes,
think you have seen that in your journeys.
yeah,
Nowadays, the same way you can order a suit, you can also order a device, and people
yeah.
will build it. So we're getting there. So I just hope that Cameroonians in particular, like,
Not
get off their
Cameroonian.
asses and start working instead
Africa,
of drinking beer up and down.
Africa.
Yeah, right.
You can't blame them for drinking beer. You cannot. It's the kind of education they inherited from colonial masters that said that just save us. He taught them just to answer yes, sir, and not to question.
Yeah,
So
we used to
it's
like
up
blast
to
those who went to technical schools always thought
yeah,
that they were dumb. And then now when we see
yeah,
them making millions, we're like, what?
yeah. But I see we'll have this argument another time
Yeah, right.
because
Yeah.
the technical school and the general education, all of them are equally important.
If I was to go back to school, I would go to technical school.
Well,
Yeah.
in Plato's Republic, he talks of different rules that people have to have in life. So
That's
not
my
everybody can be
favorite
the
book,
same.
man. That's my favorite book. I've read The Republic. I actually have the complete thing here. But anyway, we'll chat.
So yeah, we can dabble into philosophy some more than
yeah. Thanks a lot. Yeah, thanks a lot for doing this. Is there anything I left out that you like to say before we split?
No, that's fine. If there's anybody out there who is interested in having a career in Agile, in having a career as a Scrum Master or as an Agile coach, or all those involved in Agile, I'm out here in terms of orientation. I teach a class, and
Okay.
it's fine. You can always reach
do
out
you
to
have like how can they reach you? Like Twitter, Facebook, email?
Yeah, I mean, because I teach on the today's technology solution, which the CEO is my very good friend, my Balak Butanzansi.
Mashallah.
So subsequently, we are going to work on a platform whereby people can get access. But then anybody who wants to reach out to me can reach out to me through my inbox. They can reach out to you.
Yeah, right.
They always, or they can reach out to Balak.
Reach out to me and reach out to Dante. Inbox him on Facebook.
If you reach out to Brian, you have a discount.
Mashallah, yeah. Actually, that should be a deal. Like, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we'll work out that later.
Yeah. Alrighty. Yeah. Thanks a lot,
so
Dante.
Bye.
Yeah. Bye. Have a good one. Yeah.
You too.
Yeah.
Mashallah.
Mashallah.
Yeah.
Thanks everybody for following. That was Dante. There was an issue with the first few minutes of the video or the cast, but we're happy that everything worked out. You can skip the first 15 to 20 minutes.